Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you for being here. I hope you're having a great day. May is Mental Health Month and I just wanted to briefly talk about some things that you can do for self-care. As you know, if you don't take care of yourself, it's more difficult to help take care of others. So these are some of the things that I do to help recharge myself. So one of the things that I do is I have a song list that's all slower type songs, and I turn that on when I'm taking a bath and just listen to that in the dark, and that's helpful. Another thing that I do, of course, is gardening. I love to garden. It is hard work. It's a lot of physical work, but you could do anything from the green stock planter, the $1.25 Dollar Tree stackable planters, even a pot, a growing bag, anything. If you like to see new life happen, that's basically what gardening is. And then you get treats at the end of it, whether it's a delicious fruit or a beautiful flower. So that's, I do a lot of gardening. I have a lot of house plants. And then of course I do have my koi pond. Again, that's a lot of work, some physical work, time-consuming work, but I absolutely love to come out here and just stand and stare at the ponds, stare at the pond, but watch the koi swim. And the koi usually get just their koi food, and then I do give them watermelon and oranges occasionally. They like both of those, so I do spend a lot of time, like I said, in my garden and at my pond. And then another thing that I do for self-care is I pray. I actually pray quite a bit during the day and then before I go to bed. It helps ease my anxiety. I pray for others. I pray for myself. I pray for our country, our world. So that's something else that you can think about. Aromatherapy is something some people do. Meditation, that kind of stuff. Yoga is another thing that I found that is helpful. I usually do the 5 to 10, sometimes the 15-minute ones that are on YouTube. The two that I watch the most is Yoga with Bird and then Yoga with Ulana, I believe it is, or Uliana. I think it's U-I-L-A-N-A, I think is how you spell it, but I like both of those. They have some that you can do on the bed, they have some that you can do just standing on the floor, or other kind, and they do start at like 5 minutes and then go up, you know, to like, I think an hour, but I usually stick with the 5-10 minute ones, and then that way I can do a variety of them, and I like doing that. Another thing that I do from time to time are crafts or sewing. I do like to make my own curtains. One year for Christmas I made a lot of different blankets for my niece, my nephew, my stepdaughter, my son's girlfriend at the time, and that was fun, and my mother-in-law, I made her one as well. And I like doing the little crafts. I do plan to get into that more when I find the time, but that's why I buy all that stuff from Dollar Tree, is hoping to get to some of the crafts. Sometimes just giving the puppies or even our older dogs a bath can be relaxing. They're a little feisty in the tub, but you know, it's kind of mindless. It's not something you really have to think about too much. You just have to make sure you keep them alive and get them clean. So that's always good to do too. And that's something to get off of your to-do list, and that sometimes will help you also. And then another thing is to spend time with friends and family. Sometimes that can be the biggest therapy that you need. It's just to have someone who cares about you and to listen to you. So I do enjoy spending time with my family as well. Journaling's another great way. It allows you to write down either your events of the day, how you feel that day, any major things going on in your life, that type of thing. And if it's something you're afraid someone will read later, you don't want to keep it, write it down, tear it up, and burn it. Just make sure you burn it somewhere you're not going to get hurt. I have done that with letters to people when I've been upset with them, is just write them a letter and then read it to myself and then tore it up and burned it. Just because I didn't really want to give it to them, because I didn't want to add my aggravation to whatever was going on with them, but I also wanted to get my feelings out, so that works for me. And then the journaling that I do, a lot of that I'm writing for in case I have grandchildren someday, so that if I'm not here, that they will be able to get to know me at least through writing and through these videos. So that's another reason that I do YouTube. So those are the main things that I do for self-care. I do like to go yard sailing. I do go, of course, to Dollar Tree every week, but I'd love to hear some of the things that you do to take care of yourself. And I'm glad you took the time to spend with me today. I thank you for that. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you'll come back and see me again. And I will talk to you all later. Bye. Bye, Knox. Love you.